Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, now we are going to learn about the pronoun. Alhamdulillah, we have learned about noun, about isim and jumla ismiya. Now we are going to learn about the pronoun. Okay, the pronoun basically we are using pronoun, and that pronoun refer to the noun, like he, she, they. You know, this he, she, they, we refer to the noun. If I say Zaidun alimun, for example, Zaid is a scholar or alim, or Zaidun talibun, Zaid is a student. Now we know about Zaid, and I want to continue the sentence. I'm saying, and he is a very intelligent, for example. So there is, if I say Zaidun alimun wa huwa, this huwa, this pronoun, and he is. So there, it looks ugly if you say Zaidun alimun wa Zaidun zakiyun wa Zaid. No. Once you say, and then you start saying pronoun. So he, this he, so basically refer to Zaid. Understand? Zaid is alim and he is a very intelligent man. And he is this and he is that. In the whole sentence or the whole paragraph, maybe we can use about him, talking about him. So him, his, he, see? It's all refer to Zaid. So this he, his, him, these are pronouns. We know this. Clear? Yes.
Pronoun, if you're a word that is used in place of the noun is called pronoun. Pronouns are classified as unitypes and will be covered in detail for some section. For example, the pronouns like
Ana, anta, huwa
are called personal pronouns, and pronouns like haza, zalika are called the
demonstrative pronouns, ismul ishara. Okay, next page. The pronouns are always mabni. No, the male ke liye just give the example. Huwa for men, hiya for female. It's coming in details. Yep, the next page. The pronouns always mabni.
Pronouns are always mabni, i.e. their signs do not change like the signs in nouns change depending on whether they are
Mansub or majroor. So basically the pronouns are, okay, now there are two things. One is called mu'arab. Second is called mabni. Mabni is this here. This one I highlight for you. Mabni. So mabni means that we are not going to change the i'rab. Huwa will remain huwa always. Can't be who or who we. Understand? Huwa will be always huwa. Huma, for example, for dual, can't be humi or humu. Just remain same. So basically the pronouns are mabni. So we are not going to change the last letter, the i'rab of last letter. Clear? So now in mu'arab, like Zaidun, yes, Zaidun can be Zaidan or can be Zaidin, depends. If Rafi'i case, Zaidun. Is Nasbi case, say Zaidan. Jarri case, Zaidin. See this dal can be dun or can be done or can be din. But in mabni can't change. It remain fixed. Okay, now we are going to discuss about the pronouns. Basically, there are 70 pronouns. How many are there? 17 pronouns. But I'm going to say this way, that will be very easy for you. So one is called marfu munfasil. Okay, the pronoun is called in Arabic dhamir. Dad, mim, ya, ra, dhamir. Okay. If you want, you can write down this. Okay. Okay, write this one. Dad, mim, ya, dhamir. This pronoun is singular. Dhamir is singular. This means pronoun. And what is the plural of this dhamir? Dhamma mukassar, quickly. Dhamair. Dhamair, like a masajid. So one is called dhamir. If I say marfu, marfu means rafa case. Understand this? So dhamir marfu. Now this dhamir marfu got two categories. One is called muttasil, mim, ta, sad, and lam. Dhamir marfu muttasil. You need the Arab or not? That's fine for you. That's fine, good. Okay, just I put this one for you. Muttasil. Okay, I put a cursor as well for you. Okay. Dhamir marfu muttasil. Understand this? And the second one is dhamir marfu muttasil. Okay, now number one. Second one, okay, I think I write down for you people this for future. I'm using 2 key, that's why. ये problem कर रहा है मुझे, लेकिन मेरा you can see this one. Okay, number one, this number one, or if you want, just leave this one. Number one is dhamir marfu muttasil. The second one is dhamir marfu. The second one, write this all. There are 5. Each of them are 14. So 14 times 5, how many? 70. So each of them are 14, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, and 1, 4. Dhamir marfu, I'm going to explain to you. Just write down at the moment. Write down all of you, please. So in future, then we are not going to go back to this. So just remember this. Number one, dhamir marfu muttasil. How many got? 14. Second one is dhamir marfu mun fa fasil. Dhamir marfu mun fasil got 14 as well. So basically marfu muttasil and marfu munfasil. Okay. Number 3, dhamir mansub. For you, you need to write down. I need to just copy and paste. Okay.
We can put those 2 errors.
Okay. Dhamir mansub muttasil. Like top one is muttasil. This one same. And Okay. Dhamir marfu muttasil and marfu munfasil. Dhamir mansub muttasil and mansub munfasil. You understand this? Okay. Can you go to the next line? The fifth one, which is the last one, Dhamir Majroor. You can, okay, can I delete this? Okay. Now you can get the photo then. If you did not complete writing, just get the photo. I allow you 30 seconds to get the photo. Dhamir marfu muttasil 14. Dhamir marfu munfasil 14. How many together now? 28. Dhamir mansub muttasil 14. 42. Dhamir mansub munfasil. And then dhamir majroor muttasil 70. So basically each of them are 14, 14, 14, 14, and 14. So basically 14 for marfu case, muttasil and munfasil. And then mansub got two categories, muttasil and munfasil. And then majroor only muttasil, no munfasil for majroor. Okay, I explain to you here. Marfu. So when we say marfu, this means rafa case. Dhamma case, rafa case. Get it? Understand? Now this rafa case can be muttasil, yani dhamir, the pronoun, the dhamir is implicit, okay, in it, inside, and and the word muttasil come from wasal. Wasal means join. And sometimes this join, like you can't take it out. Can't take it out. There's like implicit, like inside there. You understand? Okay. The word muttasil, okay, come from waw, sad, lam. Wasal means join. We use this wasal word, isn't it? Visal farma gaye. You know, visal means he went to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. His ruh came from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and his ruh went back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So visal. Visal. You understand this? So it means join. This other word is sila rahmi, sila. This wasal, sila come from wasal. Sila rahmi, you know, join the relationship. So this sila. So sila means join. Wasal, this wasal. So dhamir marfu muttasil means the pronoun which is muttasil and which is implicit. Okay, I'll give you the example here. Example. Okay, I put it like this so you can understand the example. Let's say daraba, ba, ra, and ba. Daraba. Daraba. Do you see daraba? Daraba is the verb. Daraba means someone hit. So daraba is verb. So for the verb must be subject as well. For the verb, you know, when you make the verbal sentence, when you make the jumla fi'liya, in jumla fi'liya there will be the verb and the doer. The doer as well. So daraba, if I say daraba Zaidun, for example, means if I say Zaidun, daraba Zaidun, what does it mean? Okay, so daraba Zaidun. Daraba Zaidun. Zaid hit, isn't it? So if, let's say, I do not use this Zaid, he hit, he. Zaid is clear. If there is no Zaid, no noun here, we are using pronoun. We are using pronoun. When you use the pronoun, so pronoun refer to the noun, which is Zaid. As this I wrote for you before Zaidun. So you know this. Now you know this Zaid. So now what I'm saying? So I'm talking about Zaid. I'm not using this Zaid. So what does it mean? He hit. He. Huwa Zaidun, isn't it? Huwa Zaidun. Huwa Zaidun. And do you see here huwa? Do you see huwa or not? Don't see. This means that huwa, this is implicit. Muttasil. Inside daraba. Inside daraba is huwa. We do not see huwa clearly. Do you see huwa clearly here? No. But if I say daraba, this means yes, huwa. We can say daraba means he. That's he which is huwa. Huwa is there. That's muttasil. Implicit. Understand? Clear? No? This let's say daraba. This do not say anything. He hit. He hit. If I ask you translate it, you say daraba. He opened the door. If I say fataha baban, I do not say fataha Zaidun baban. Zaid opened the door. I do not use the Zaid. But you know that if I ask you who basically we are talking about Zaid. Okay, now I say he opened the door. उसने दरवाजा खोल दिया था. उसने दरवाजा खोल दिया था. उसने, तो you know that who is usan? Who is he? We know already. So just we say fataha baban. He opened the door. So he. So where is this he? Where is huwa? Huwa is in fataha. Who hit him? He hit him. You're saying he. So that he, we know already. We know already. He hit him. So daraba hu, for example. So this daraba huwa, this is inside. Huwa is inside the daraba. This muttasil. So now this is the raf'i case. Why? Because there's huwa is the doer. That huwa is the doer, which is subject. That huwa is doer, which is subject. So who did the hitting work? Zaid, him, that person. So the person who is hitting someone, or he hit someone, he is a subject. So that's why daraba and huwa, which is implicit, Okay. Now go to munfasil. Munfasil word come from fasal. Fasal. Fasal means separate. Fasal means separate. Alag. You got it? So that means now we can see this is Rafi'i case, this is Rafi'i case, I mean subject case, but it's the separately written. That's separately written. Okay. The examples. Who? Huwa. Huwa. Huwa means he. If I say huwa, he. See, we wrote the pronoun huwa separately. Huwa Allahu alladhi la ilaha illahu. Alim al-ghayb wa shahada. Huwa and Allahu. This huwa. So we can see huwa separate written. And this is subject case. This is subject case. This is mubtada. Subject case. Huwa. So if huwa is written clearly, or huma, or whom, or at the end, all 14, separate written. So Rafi'i case, but munfasil means written separately. अलग से बिल्कुल लिखा गया उसको. That's called dhamir marfu munfasil. Marfu means Rafi'i case. Munfasil is written, see, clearly, separately. And here they go to the first one. This one which is implicit inside. इसके दरबा के अंदर ही छुपा हुआ है. Is hidden inside the daraba. So we do not write daraba clearly in the first one, in muttasil one. In munfasil one, separate. You write the separate. उसको अलग से लिखा आपने. You write the separately. So that's why this called dhamir marfu munfasil. Now, dhamir mansub muttasil. That means nasbi case. That will be, what case will be? Say it. Nasbi case. So nasbi case means in the sentence that will be mansub. Nasbi case, I mean object case. That will be object case. Now this is two type. One is called muttasil. Second is called munfasil. Okay, example of this is two. This one is this equal sign for the example. Okay, so now the example. See, bara, he hit. He again. So that's implicit. Now we are saying he hit him. So there's he, which is huwa, implicit, Rafi case. And he hit him. Him is an object. Him is object. So someone, he hit him. This him is object. And this means this is, which case is nasbi case. Daraba who. So this who, with this we can't see ulta pesh here, okay, in Urdu one, in computer doesn't allow us. Ulta pesh anyway Pakistani way. So in Arab they don't see, ulta pesh, opposite way. Okay, anyway, this is daraba who. So what is the meaning of it? He. Where is he? Yes, this is inside daraba. Inside daraba. He is inside daraba, which is huwa. So he hit, and then who means him. So this is object case. So now see, this is muttasil. Muttasil means join. So this dhamir you can see join. Daraba who. So is there any gap? See that this I highlight for you. Join with the ba. So this is muttasil. This is muttasil. You understand? So mansoob case, but muttasil. Now, this one. Mansoob case, I mean the object case, but munfasil. Munfasil means again, we write separately. Do not join. Do not join. Like, and the first time you are learning this one, but don't have to worry. It will come a lot. Like Iyaka, for example. Iyaka na'budu. Iyaka na'budu. Wa iyaka nasta'in. Iyaka. See? This Iyaka. This Iyaka is Nasbi case. Write down Iyaka separately. Iyaka, see? You understand? Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in. So we write this separately. So that's why munfasil. Nasbi case, but we write down this pronoun separately. Now the last one. Dhamir majrur muttasil means, majrur means which case is this? Jarri case. Let's say the example of jarri case is lam, ya, li, for example. Li. Li. So lam is, inshallah we will teach you later on. That's called preposition. Hurufu jarra. There are 17 letters who give the jar, the kasra. So now this one is muttasil. Is there any gap between lam and ya? Muttasil, join together. So li. Understand? Okay. So each of them are 14. Now you get the picture for all of them. अभी आप एक दफा तस्वीर ले लीजिए मैं आपको छोटा करके with the example so you can see all. So all of them are 14. Now now you can see with the examples. Okay, got it? If you finish, then let me know. So we go to the book now. Then, okay. So this, we can see the table, the pronouns. So which pronoun is this? Huwa, huma, hum? Very good. If you want, you can write down here. See that see I highlight for you here. This area, in this area, you can write down in your book. The name of this table is Dhamir Marfu Munfasil. This one, number 2 one. This number 2 one. This number 2. Okay. And you need to write down here. Dhamir Marfu Munfasil. So this is pronoun. This pronoun is Rafi'i case and Munfasil means separate. So how many are there? 14. Before we go to the table, so listen carefully, or if you want, you can write down in your own words on the side. You can write down here. See here, I See, you have space here. See, do you see here? Or listen first, and then maybe you will follow the book. Do not write anything at the moment. Just listen. In English, we know first person, second person, and third person. All of you know this. First person, which is me for one, or us for all of us. Jama. Wahid or Jama. Clear to everyone? So this is called first person. So first person may be one or maybe more. Any questions so far? मैं या हम, me या can say us or we, I and we. Clear to everyone? And is there any difference in muzakkar muannas? No. मैं, I can be muzakkar, can be muannas, which is ana, for example. मैं, ana, I. So both of them are same, muzakkar muannas. And nahnu, we, same for muzakkar and muannas. No difference between them. So maybe you people say nahnu, we are learning the Arabic language. The ladies can say we are learning the Arabic language. We. نحن نتعلم اللغة العربية. نحن نتعلم اللغة العربية. We are learning the Arabic language. So this نحن for both. Clear? Muzakkar muannas same. So first thing is, so all of us know about first person. And then second person, which is you. Now this you can be one person, can be two person, can be three or thousands. Clear? And this can be muzakkar or muannas. In English, there's only one word which is you only. But in Arabic, MashaAllah, six. How? 3 for muzakkar, 3 for muannas. And for muzakkar 3 and for muannas 3. One person, two person, 3 or more for muzakkar. Same thing for muannas. One person or two person or 3 or more. Clear? So how many are there now together? 6. How many? Clear to everyone? Second person. Now what is left now? Third person. हमारे सामने नहीं कहीं गायब. We don't see him or them. Third person. Now third person again. In English only we got 4 in English. He, she or they. Muzakkar muannas. But in Arabic 6 again. 3 for muzakkar, 3 for muannas. Wahid, tathniya and jama. And then wahid, tathniya, jama for female. So how many are there now? Can you count? First person 2. Second person 6. How many are together? Sorry?
One is same, so 5.
No, just listen to what I'm saying. Just listen. The way I'm teaching you, so put this in your mind. So inshallah ta'ala, do not make empty everything from your mind. So whatever you know before, just if you follow this way, then inshallah ta'ala, very easy for you to memorize them, and then we won't mix up. So again, first person 2, second person 6, altogether 8, and third person 6. How many? 14. So these 14 basically for Zamir Marfu Muttasil, Marfu Munfasil, Mansub Muttasil, Mansub Munfasil, and then Majrur Muttasil. For all 5, 14. Clear? So this is So in English, basically, we learn start with the first person, then second person, then third person. Clear? But here in Arabic, we basically start opposite. Third person first, and then second person, and then first person. Third person, then second person, then first person. So third person, how many are there? 6. Second person, and then first person, 2, 14. When you memorize this, so you have to memorize with this sequence. Start with the first person, third person, and muzakkar, and mudhakkar. For the mudhakkar sequence, singular, wahid, tasniya, jama, and then go to the muannas. Wahid muannas, tasniya muannas, jama muannas. This is for ghaib. That's called ghaib. Dhamir ghaib. Ghaib means third person, not in front of us. Third person. Then start memorizing second person, and then in the second person start with the muzakkar first, and then you need to say wahid, tasniya, jama. Then go to the muannas, wahid, tasniya, jama. Then come to the first person, which is one person, and then jama. You understand this? Okay, now see the column now here. So what I have said to you, you will, mashallah, catch up very easily. Okay, huwa, huma, hum. See, do you see here now? Muzakkar. Do you see muzakkar? Masculine. So you need to start with wahid, tasniya, and jama. For wahid, huwa, he. Tasniya, huma. Jama, hum. Clear? So third person muzakkar. Third person muzakkar, masculine. Huwa, huma, hum. And then go to this one. Muannas. To start from muannas, she, he, hiya, huma, and then hunna. So again, I'm going to say, when you start memorizing them, this is the first basic one. This is the first basic one. Once you understand this sequence, the rest are easy for you. All there is 70. So that's why I'm going to explain to in details. So again, when you start memorizing pronouns, dhama'ir, we have to memorize third person first. And the sequence is like this: mudhakkar first, then muannas. In mudhakkar, you need to say wahid first, then tasniya, then jama, and then go to the muannas, wahid muannas, tasniya muannas, then jama muannas. So huwa, huma, hum, huwa, huma, hum. That's for mudhakkar, wahid, tasniya, jama. Hiya, huma, hunna. Say it for muannas. Hiya for wahid, muannas, ghaib. Tathniya, huma, tasniya, muannas, ghaib. Hunna, they, jama, muannas, ghaib. Clear to everyone? So when you memorize, so you need to say in one breath. Huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna. This is quarter breath, or less than quarter breath. Still you have to say a lot, isn't it? So, but firstly, huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna. Clear? Now, come to the second person. Come to second person. So again the same way. Start with the muzakkar. Start with muzakkar. Wahid first, then tasniya, then jama. Anta for wahid muzakkar hadir. Hadir means a person which is in front of you. Wahid muzakkar, hadir, anta. And antuma means you too. Tasniya mudhakkar, hadir. Hadir means a person is in front of us. And antum, which is you, jama, muzakkar, hadir. So with this sequence, when you go to the second person, start with muzakkar and then wahid tasniya jama. Wahid muzakkar, tasniya muzakkar, then jama muzakkar. So when you finish learning, then go to the muannas. Then for muannas again the same sequence. Wahid muannas hadir. Hadir means a person who is in front of you. And then tasniya muannas, then jama muannas. So anti for wahid muannas, antuma tasniya muannas, antunna jama muannas. So now how you learn? Learn like this: anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antunna. So still now you can say half better. Huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna, anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antunna. Still, mashallah, you have long breath to go. Okay? So, okay, and now, so this Arabic is very kind, see, very kind. They say, okay, we are not going to go more details, just say ana and nahnu. Then come to the first person. First person, ana. This ana, you have to put in your mind, maybe muzakkar or muannas, and wahid. This ana, maybe Abdullah says ana, he's saying about himself, ana, or maybe some sister, let's say her name is Fatima, for example, she says ana. And then nahnu. Now all of you can say we, nahnu. Or the ladies can say nahnu. So ana and nahnu. So now, huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna, anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antunna, ana, nahnu. Still, mashallah, you have more breath to say. Okay? So, but okay, that's fine. So now when you memorize them, put this in sequence. This is the foundation for pronoun. If you understand this sequence, you learn this way, the way I explained to you. Then inshallah ta'ala, when you go to the other dhamair, shouldn't be any problem. So this is like a qaida, the base, bunyad. So base is very important. Understand or not? Or you want me to repeat this? I don't mind. I can repeat this. Okay. The pronouns. So these pronouns are dhamir, marfu, munfasil. These pronouns are here, dhamir, marfu. I ask you to write down here in this empty area here, dhamir, marfu, munfasil. Okay? Dhamir, marfu, munfasil. So there are 14 dhamair of dhamir, marfu, munfasil. When you memorize this way, you have to memorize third person first. And in third person, so you start memorizing from muzakkar, wahid, and then tasniya, then jama. Then go to the muannas, and then muannas wahid, tasniya muannas, then jama muannas. Huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna. First lot. First lot memorize third person. Muzakkar and muannas, and start with muzakkar, wahid, tasniya, jama. Then muannas, wahid, tasniya, jama. Clear? Then you need to go to this one, second column, which is you, hadir, we call second person. So second person, you need to memorize like this: muzakkar first, then muannas. When you memorize muzakkar, say wahid first, then tasniya, then jama. Then you go to muannas. When you go to the muannas, say wahid first, then tasniya, then jama. So anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antunna. Second lot. Then go to the third lot. Third lot is first person. Wahid and jama. Muzakkar and muannas. So ana, nahnu. So memorize third person, then second person, then first person. And third person, muzakkar first, and then muannas. In muzakkar, you need to say first wahid, then tasniya, then jama. Muannas need to say wahid, then tasniya, then jama. Then memorize the second person. In the second person, start with the muzakkar, wahid, tasniya, jama. Then go to the muannas, wahid, tasniya, jama. Then go to the first person, ana and nahnu. So now you can memorize like this. Now it's very important to memorize them and with this sequence. So if you do not understand this, so this, is safe in the YouTube now. So when you go home, you keep listen several times, you can understand. Okay. But next week, each of you, please memorize them. Like Surah Al-Fatiha. So you can say Surah Fatiha in one breath, isn't it? Abdullah, you can say in one breath, Surah Al-Fatiha. Can you say? Good boy. So you can say this 14 in half breath then. And then in next half breath your dad will say. You hold, and then he will start from there. Okay. Huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna, anta, antuma, antum, anti, antum, antunna, ana, nahnu. Okay? Is that okay for you? So this is your homework today is now. Memorize this 14 Dhamir Marfu. Which one? Munfasil one. And then inshallah ta'ala, you can see the examples here. And then we are going to close. Huwa is muzakkar and muannas quickly. Muzakkar. And then this is mubtada. Raf'i case, remember, this is Raf'i case, mubtada. So there is no need to say Zaidun. And you can say Zaidun Sha'irun. Zaid is the Sha'ir, a pointer. So now, what you are saying here, that we are not using his name. We are saying his, huwa, he. So this he. So now we are saying about he. So this is singular. That's why khabar will be Sha'irun. So we have to match. And huma tasniya, isn't it? That's why Sha'i Rani. Hum Jama. That's why Sha'i Runa. But there is another Jama, is Jama Mukassar. Don't worry about the Jama Mukassar. Go to the simple one. Hiya Muzakkar Muannas. Then you have to match, isn't it? Can you say hiya sha'irun? This looks ugly now. So we have to match. Hiya sha'iratun. We have to match it because of hiya, the sha'iratun. Huma, this muannas, sha'ira tani. Hunna, jama muannas, sha'ira. See, we have to match it. See, these 6, the first lot for third person. Now the second lot, which is the second person. So anta for muzakkar, sha'i run, one person. Antuma, you 2 people. Sha'i rani, you 3 or more or thousands. Antum sha'iruna, that's the one you know. Or if you know the Jama Mukas, you can say shu'ara. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed the surah name is Surah Shu'ara. Okay. Now go to the muannas one. Anti sha'ira tun for wahid. Antuma sha'iratani for tasniya. Antunna sha'ira tun for jama. Clear? Then ana sha'irun, yes, for muzakkar. But if a female, she wants to say, she can say ana sha'ira. Say it. I want to hear from the sister. Sha'ira tun, ana sha'iratun. If Fatma says, she can say ana sha'iratun. And the muzakkar will say ana sha'irun. Nahnu shu'ara'u. The men can say. If the women, they say we are sha'ira. Say it. Nahnu, female. Sha'ira tun, muannas. Clear to everyone or not? Okay, so next week you need to memorize all 14 pronouns. Very easy. Okay, I tell you one thing. Write down in your own words. You know, if you want to learn something, do not look on the book. No, what you can do not read the book. Just what you can do, just write down in your handwriting. When you're writing, put this in your mind, the sequence. First line, in first line, make 2 columns in your, when you're writing. Huwa, huma, hum. Hiya, huma, huna. When you're writing this, put this in, this is in your mind. Okay, now this huwa for first person, muzakkar, and this huma for second person, this hum for third person muzakkar, and then writing here in the first line. Okay, I'm writing for muannas, one first wahid, second, and then jama, wahid tasniya jama, and then write down again, then second line, make another column. Anta, antum, antum, anta. Put this in your mind. I'm writing for wahid muzakkar hazir. Antuma, I'm writing for tasniya muzakkar hazir. Antum, I'm writing for jama muzakkar hazir. Anti, I'm writing for wahid. Once you put this in your mind, believe me. So, and in the meantime, when you're writing, say it. When you're writing, say it. Inshallah, you won't forget. And then put this paper in your pocket. Whenever you get time, just learn. Huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, huna, anta, antum, antum, anti, antuma, antuna, ana, nahnu. And you know the sequence. Won't forget. That's the way to memorize this. Clear? Inshallah, I hope, inshallah, each of you please memorize them. And do not hesitate. Say like Surah Al-Fatiha. Say, when you recite Surah Al-Fatiha, do hesitate. Iyyaka na'budu, and then thinking, and then after that, what I'm going to say, Iyyaka na'budu, then you stuck. No, mashallah. From the childhood, you know, Iyyaka na'budu, Iyyaka nasta'in. While you are sleeping, someone asks you, read Surah Fatiha, can say Surah Fatiha, isn't it? You know, so simple here, same thing. Just say it. This is the basic one. Once you understand this one, and then inshallah rest, very easy for you. Yes, in many, yes. Tasniya, no difference. Yes, Jamma, yes, difference. Tasniya muzakkar, tasniya muannas, same. Huma like, same. Huma. Or antuma, see, same. Do not difference. But we know the difference when you're talking to whom. Talking about the female, talking about male. Okay, inshallah, we are going to stop here for today.